everybody, and welcome. You are listening to the SFF News and Interviews podcast. I am your host, Heather Dewey Pettit. We are your source of industry news plus interviews with authors and other publishing professionals in our corner of publishing. Alrighty, and today I have with me the author Devin Gambrell. And if you want to say a quick hello.
Hello, everyone. My name is Devin. I write fantasy and steampunk with snarky female leads and a splash of romance. I'm also the founder of All Call Indie, which is a database of freelancers for indie authors, and the publicity chair for the AuthorTube Writing Conference.
Nice. And I'm Heather Dewey Pettit. I am, excuse me, an editor, author, and artist, and what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. That said, I do other things as well, other genres, I even do nonfiction, but we can go into any of those other specifics later, really, because let's get this party started. So first of all, what we're going to do is go into the news portion of the podcast, pardon me. And one thing, let's see. I have been doing for the last couple of days, off and on, that is, there is a speculative fiction writers conference. It started on, let's see, I do believe it started on Monday. It started Monday and it runs through August 22nd. I don't know if you can still join. I think you still can. You can join for free with a daily pass and watch each day's presentations for 24 hours, it says, or unlock the all access pass for $97. And okay, yes, you can still, because the price goes up after the conference ends. But you can have lifetime access for that $97. It's called a Worldshift, the Speculative Fiction Writers Conference. And it's looks like it goes, looks like the name of it is 2026.manyworldswriting.com. So lots of interesting speakers. And let's see, the categories of the talks include mindset and process, craft techniques, character development and arc, diversity and inclusivity, plot and structure, and paths to publication. So I thought that was very interesting and up my alley and up the alleys of some of the folks that may be watching and or listening. So, and then, let's see, and then the other thing happening is the current anthology done by Arcane Realms Press, which is run by a husband and wife team of Rachel D. Adams and her husband, and his name is escaping me. I'm so sorry. I think it's James. That sounds right. And who also runs WTC Creatives, or rather they co-run it. So let me make sure I have what I need for that. Okay. One moment. That's true. Second, I want to make sure I get that correctly.
I was trying to find her link too.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, your camera went blank, by the way.
Oh, it did?
Yes.
Oops, I wonder. Oh, okay. That's very interesting. Pardon me. Thank you, Devin. Okay, and also thank you for popping those things in the chat while I was trying to deal with some stuff. Okay, so Arcane Realms Press. Let's see. Is the publishing company that Rachel D. Adams uses for her books. And so, let's see. It is called Fragments Through Time. And it says on her that Instagram, what would you do if you could take back time? Explore time through prose, poetry, and art. And it's an anthology from Arcane Realms Press. Submissions are open. I do believe the 1st of August, and looks like they're open through October. So I will include as many links as possible in the description of everything that I mentioned during this podcast. And so those were the main things I wanted to talk about in regards to markets or news or things that would be beneficial to to our neck of the woods. And so the other thing is, in terms of news or in terms of events, let's say that a little bit more events. Is there are, pardon me, some events coming up that are bookish and in our corner of the world. There are a couple of cons coming up, one of which is, pardon me, Necronomicon Tampa, which is next month in September, the last weekend of September. Also, I'm gonna meet this person in person that weekend, and I'm really looking forward to that. I do believe I already have a link below in the description for Necronomicon Tampa. I can also pop some things in the chat in just a little bit here. And then in October, there are a few things happening. Of course, there's Dragon Con, and that is the first weekend in September, the first full weekend in September. I do believe it runs from Thursday through Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And then another thing that's happening in Atlanta, however, is called Multiverse or Multiverse Atlanta. It's known for both of those names. So let's see. They have a wide variety of programming and guests. I've been lucky enough to meet some folks who are involved in Multiverse, and that I know will be there, including some folks in the AuthorTube space, like I'm going to mispronounce her last name, Vanessa. Okay, she's known as Vanessa G. I don't want to butcher her last name. And many people like Kevin A. Davis, who has come to Necronomicon Tampa, and that's how I met him. There are a variety of of guests, including Martha Wells and Jesse J. Holland. And A.W. Fleck, A.M. Giddings, A.J. Hartley, Alex White. And I just wanted to kind of make that nice and quick. A quick version of this. Allison Tracy, Alyssa Ascani, Amber Hansford, Amy Brewer Davenport, who's a lovely person. And she's an artist, and she usually runs the art show. But I did neglect to mention guests for Necronomicon Tampa. So let me grab that. And by the way, it's necrofl.org for that. And let's see. Oh, by the way, I have to do the PR thing because transparency alert. I am the I'm on the PR team for Necromicon Tampa, which is why I often mention it. Pardon me. A little tea. So Necronomicon is sci-fi, fantasy, comics, pop culture, fandom, and so much more. Celebrating 45 years in true romantasy style is on the main page. Pardon me. So guests of honor include Stephen L. Sears, I believe her last name is pronounced Ire. I could be wrong. I can't remember right now. We also have the artist Kit Steele, Steele, and then also Elle's husband or spouse, can't remember. Anyway, whose name is Jose Pablo Iriarte. And they're very nice folks. Other guests include Richard Lee Byers, Perry F. Bruns, Betty Genesis, Kat Heckenbach, the gaming guest of Vito Pandolfo, me, and Anthony A.P. Fayette, I'm going to mispronounce it, Fayella, probably, the third, all about comics. So there's that. And Necronomicon Tampa, real quick. We also raise funds for charities. We have 2 this year. We always have we always raise money for a local charity called Kids and Canines. Okay. Now I'm done with that portion, and we can get into the interview portion of our podcast. So, little segue here, because I would like to officially introduce our guest, Ms. Devin Gambrell. And would you like to give yourself a longer introduction? You may be muted. Oops.
Yep, sorry about that.
It's okay. It wouldn't be a live stream without it.
I'm almost finished with my Witch's Legacy series, which is my first epic fantasy series. Book 4 is with the editor, and I started book 5 last weekend. So almost done. Yay.
Yes, it's very cool. I love your website, and I will pop that in there in just a second. Yes, started with the Witch's Crystal. Gee, that sounds awfully familiar.
I know.
Oh yeah. Here's another little transparency thing is that I have done a little work with Devin in the past.
Yes.
And then followed with the Witch's Sword and the Witch's Mirror.
Yes.
Yes, can you talk a little bit more about your books before we go into our real topic?
Yes, absolutely. So I accidentally wrote my last book first. I thought I could fit everything into one book, realized I couldn't. So one book turned into 3, turned into 5. And I'm going back in the timeline to fill in the gaps and the details. So it's interesting, but it's good to know I'm not the only author who writes out of order.
Yeah, I've heard of that for sure. I've also heard of, because I've done this, is realizing that the story you had an idea for is a lot bigger than you originally imagined.
Yes.
Been there, done that, for sure. Because I will get back to my novel eventually. Let's see.
There's always all that other stuff in between that messes up your writing schedule.
Yes, including, other income sources of income and
Yes.
related, and all the admin, all the things you have to do to learn to learn and get all that
Yes.
done. Let's see. Okay, so how about before we oh, you did mention the AWC earlier. Did you want to talk about that real quick, or do you want to first talk about our topic?
Oh, no, we can definitely talk about the AWC. It's the AuthorTube Writing Conference.
Mhm.
And right now we're doing live community critique reads. So the community critique is usually one of the highlights of the AWC.
Mhm.
But this time we're spacing it out, and there's 3 extra um, readings that we're doing.
Mhm.
And we also went from 3 days down to 1 day. And yeah, we can pop in the AWC link. All of the information's
Yeah.
in there on their
Mhm.
website,
Mhm.
AuthorTubeWritingConference.com. So yes, be sure to check it out. Free resources. You don't have to pay to attend, and it's all on YouTube. So
Yeah,
from the comfort of your own home.
that's
Looking
right.
for volunteers too.
Oh, talk me into it. Okay. Okay. And so now, as far as the interview goes, as far as our topic goes, that is, um, so uh, my listeners and or watchers on YouTube, do you like in-person events? Do you hate them?
I have come to enjoy in-person events.
And
Everyone's like, whoever comes up to my table, they're just so excited to like, "Did you write these?" "Yes, yes, I did."
that's that's so cool, isn't it? I've had similar experiences because I also sell my art in person, and I find that's the most fun way to do it. That's also the less expensive way to do it, but anyway, um, um, I get the same questions. Oh, did you make this? And they want to know about it and what the process was and stuff like that. Do they ask you anything about process and
Um,
or what inspires you and stuff like that?
I get asked what inspired me, how long did it take me to write, um, how long did it take my world building, how intricate is my world building, from a fantasy aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And because all of the titles of my books are like The Witch's Crystal, The Witch's Mirror, I asked, do I practice the Wiccan religion? No, I don't.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
um, and there are many reasons why people do not like um, being in social situations. And let me just say that I completely understand
Yes.
because that would be me actually. But you know, one thing that's helped me a lot is finding something that you're passionate about and love talking about and I think that's helped me a lot in my career. I attended my first writers group meeting a long time ago. um Maybe saying the exact year maybe. And in that time, I'm kind of a different person. And it's not that I don't still have some social anxiety, but it's greatly reduced. And one of the reasons is getting getting out and doing stuff.
Yes.
Honestly, it's going to the writers' meetings, it's going to events and different things, and even the very first time I went to Necronomicon as an adult, I may have gone when I was young. you know, I was nervous. I knew I only knew one person who was going to be there. But then I started running into people that I knew. and that helped a lot, actually. I've told this story before, but anyway, it has helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Just knowing somebody, or you know, your defenses go down, you know.
Yes.
I went up to this one person, I went to their table, and I was like, and we both looked at each other like,
Do I know you?
he was my editor when I did the news journalism thing. So, you know, whatever. So eventually, you know, it goes down. That said, when you're a panelist, okay, I get it. That can also ramp up your anxiety. You know, it's a thing. And you know, that said, now that I've been doing panels for years now, and I've done other panels at other events, it's helped a lot. You know, granted, butterflies happen to a lot of people, and heck, I can still get that way sometimes. What about you, Devin?
I haven't done any panels yet. I find that at these events, people are coming in to find books to read. So that definitely makes it easier. And you're surrounded by other people who also create books or even book merchandise, which is where I tend to spend most of my money when I go there. So it definitely makes it easier on the anxiety and, you know, because everyone there is of like mind. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in the process of popping things in the chat. I'm also working with some new technology to me, so pardon me while I'm trying to do some stuff here.
Technology.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
That's not what I want to do.
And most of the time it doesn't work
Exactly.
when you need it to work.
Wait, where? I lost track of my thing. Yep. Let's see. And then, you know, there are people, obviously, who are neurodivergent, and that can compound things sometimes. And so I get that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a thing, and and yes, that can definitely compound things.
Yep. The way I combat that is I have very detailed checklists. And I pack my car the night before. So
Yes.
I don't have to worry about it. I'm not up thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. That helps a lot too. You know, I've got packing lists. I've got different types of packing lists.
Mhm.
If I'm staying over, that is, you know, I've got, you know, what am I putting in which bag? You know, if you know, if you need table things, I have, or other related things that I'm bringing. Excuse me. I will have, these are my table things. It's broken down. I am a
Yes.
Virgo. It's broken down into subject matter.
Yes.
Table things, the items that I'm, you know, the to sell that I'm bringing and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yep. I've got each box has its own checklist because it's easier to take in with, totes.
Yes, totes and related types of containers.
Yes.
In my case, because I'm bringing art, they're the you know, those square boxes you see at Michael's. People
Mhm.
put they can put just a variety of things in cards, or photographs, that sort of thing. I've got
Yes.
those things. But a lot of the things that I bring, a lot of the art, real quick, that I bring is bookmarks.
Mhm.
Bookmarks and cards is
Yeah.
the bulk of it, as you probably heard about. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm having issues here. But I will see what I can do to pop something in the chat in just a second. Let's see. Another part of that is, yes, looking at the positive. And yeah, and, and, we talked about what we love about it. And so you love in-person events.
Yep.
We are almost done with our talk. What is this about? Yeah, that's pretty much all the points that I had. But did you want to talk any more about that? Do you have anything to add?
I tend to make more sales at in-person events than I do killing myself with marketing online. I haven't gone as far as marketing outside of free things, so I haven't paid for any online marketing at all. One, because I don't wanna pay for it and my series isn't fully complete, and two, I enjoy that in-person, like, fan base.
Yeah, yeah. I completely understand.
It's just way more fun.
Agreed.
My dog is snoozing in the background. I should say my husband's dog is.
There we go. I have your website in there.
Yay! Yeah, I tried dropping links in earlier, but I don't have the shield.
Oh, I apologize.
Oh, no worries at all. But I did,
That's
try and drop in
silly
the
of me.
Dragon and the Necronomicon.
I will get that in there. So also, yes, I'm very much looking forward to actually meeting you in person.
Yes.
As opposed to the last time we tried to meet.
Yes, we missed each other.
We were going to Orlando Reads Books. And I definitely met somebody else who is Adrian Santiago.
Yes.
And then he kept saying you were there. And I was like, I don't see her. She's right over there.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think I saw the back of your head once.
Yeah, that was the Gainesville.
Orlando Reads Books.
Yeah. Awesome event. I'm actually going to be there next year. I've signed up for that one.
Oh, it's not. I don't know why I'm getting some echo. Apologies. For some reason, I thought I heard that they weren't doing it anymore, or did they move it?
Oh, it was up there. I was able to apply.
Oh, great. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Maybe
For 2027.
Okay. Maybe there was an update happened or something. Okay, I've got some links in there. I've got Devin's website. I have the Necronomicon website, and oops, I think I did that same one twice. How did I do that? One moment. Let's try that again.
Trying to figure out why my camera is blurry.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention multiverse is that is also a not-for-profit organization. Multiverse is October 16th through 18th, which is the week, 2 weekends prior to Halloween. And I was going to try and swing by there on my way to something else that I'm going to be in North Carolina in the fall, in late October, but I may not be able to do that, but it's fine.
Yeah. I'll be at my town is hosting a book fest on September 19th. And then, of course, I'll be at Necronomicon.
Boy,
And then
is
October.
that 2 weekends prior or 1 weekend prior? I have to stop and think a second.
It's the weekend prior, the 1 weekend prior.
Oh, that's rough.
Well, but mine here is local in town. So there's
that's true.
I'll be in the car for 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, that's like me. Well, from where I am to where Necronomicon Tampa is, depends on when I leave. If I leave it before 8 o'clock in the morning, I can get there in about 25 minutes, depending on traffic.
Right.
But I'm pretty close. I'm in Pinellas County, but I'm really close to the Hillsborough County line. So
Gotcha. I'll be at Oveda. I'll be at Oveda Mall October 3rd.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And what's that event?
That is the Page and Pen Festival.
Oh, I heard about that. Okay. Somebody who's told me about that, I do believe, is Elizabeth Schechter, and she writes romantasy and some other fantasy as well. She's been to Necronomicon before. I've spoken to her before on this podcast, the previous version of this podcast, which was last year, and then earlier this year. And unfortunately, she can't make it to Necro, but she's really cool, and she lives nearby there. So her name is Elizabeth or Liz Schechter.
Okay.
Yeah, and
that's
she's
awesome.
Really cool, super nice lady. Let's see. I'm also going to really quickly, while I have a chance, pop a link in the chat, or for the Fragments Through Time anthology.
Yes.
Through Arcane Press. So I just did that. And so yeah. Maybe before we do our outros, if anybody is watching and would like to ask some questions, please feel free. Oh, pardon me. So Necronomicon Tampa real quick. Again, that is the last weekend of September. And also again, I should say we are celebrating 45 years of Necronomicon, and which is completely amazing. Which okay, I keep trying to verify this information with folks, but the last thing I heard is that Necro is the longest running fan run SF, for the broad term, convention in at least Florida, if not the Southeast. So at
That's
least
fantastic.
Florida. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I went when I was, let's just say a long time ago.
Right.
Let's just say decades ago. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yes. Let me also say it will be at the hotel is the Embassy Suites Tampa USF in Temple Terrace, which is literally on campus of the main campus, the Tampa campus of USF. And so if you go onto the website and go to the hotel, there's information about parking and all of that stuff. And and you can apparently you can still book a room if you really want to stay there during the convention.
Making it easy.
Let's see. Yes, trying to remember about. I do not believe you pay to park, and there's a whole thing with the QR code and stuff. So
Yes, there's the QR code to save on parking.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't see that here.
Try and get my camera back in focus.
It started last year and I just didn't do it. I didn't like, that's fine. Because my phone refuses to do that. So it just refuses. Let's see. If okay, so anyway, let me ask you a quick question, Devin. Where will you be specifically? Do you know where your table is?
I believe I have table 19. That's the one that I requested.
Okay.
I want to say it's by one of the entry doors. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember. I do. That sounds right to me. Let me see something. I think the map is still there when you click on the tickets.
Yeah, I am pretty sure it's 19.
It sounds familiar. I will not be having an author table at this time, but but I do have. I will be selling my art in the art show. I have a panel, a half table, and the print shop space, which is free, by the way. And some authors sell a couple copies of their books in the print shop space.
Yep. And we definitely have to get a picture this time because even when I met Adrian before, we didn't get a picture.
Oh no, now I feel guilty because I did.
Oh no, don't even worry.
Just kidding. Sorry. When you're working with an iPad, sorry. Okay, well, let's see. We can kind of start wrapping things up here. So you will be bringing your your series.
Yes.
So far, 3-part series.
Yep.
And and those are your published works currently. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making absolutely sure of that. Let's see. Also,
I'll also have some character art, bookmarks, stickers, all of that.
Okay, gotcha. And so is that merch or giveaways? Or what of it is?
Both. Yep.
Gotcha. Just checking. So badges recently went up for 3 days. I apologize for my throat. Empty. They were 60, but they just went up, I believe, at the beginning of the month. So they're $75, but it is for all 3 days. It is a pretty good value because I'm so sorry. It is all 3 days, and it includes all access, also the con suite, and also all gaming is included. And they have a plethora of games. They literally have half a regular size ballroom.
That's awesome.
Portioned off. So, in some years, in some locations, it's been multiple rooms.
Yeah.
A wide variety of gaming, a wide variety of board games, tabletop RPGs, family-friendly stuff, shoots and ladders, you name it, they have it, literally. Yeah, I'm remind me to, because I'm going to try and do this, remind me to go into the gaming room and take a short break. Please remind me.
Okay, I will make sure.
I have a tendency to just kind of go from one thing to another. So, yeah. So at any rate, most things are in place. The schedule is almost etched in stone. The last thing I heard.
Yay.
So, that said, the panel that I pitched has been accepted, and it is called. Okay, wait a minute. Cozy Fantasy, the Senses, and Reader Immersion.
Nice.
Of course, it's going to be about a variety of things, but of course, a lot of advice can apply to a lot of different genres or subgenres. So keep that in mind. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. This year so far, I'm only hosting one. Thank goodness for that.
Yes.
I've dialed it back a little bit. But that said, I'm on 3 other panels, and really looking forward to it. One's about self-editing. I can't think of any others off the top of my head for some strange reason. But I'm looking forward to being on the self-editing panel with Richard Lee Byers and some other folks that I know. Kat Heckenbach. Wait till you meet her. She's really cool. She writes like a lot of YA, just a lot of different types of fantasy. And right now she just came out with a middle grade paranormal book. It's really cool. Okay. And mystery. Yeah. So it's really neat. It's really neat.
I'll have to set myself a budget
to read it. Yeah, same. Same. It's like, I'm bringing cash.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
This amount.
When the cash runs out, you're done.
Exactly. Because I've been there as well. Limit. Gotta set some limits. So usually these podcasts are approximately an hour, so we can kind of start our outros. I think is a good time. If we go a little over, it's fine.
All right, cool. Thank you again, everyone. My name is Devin, and you can find anything and everything on my website. Sign up for my newsletter because that's where most of my stuff goes. I do not post on socials very often. So if you want insider access and whatever newsletter, definitely. And all of my newsletter subscribers get it first.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. And then also, well, you've already talked about where you will be soon. And let's see, some other things that I like to do once the interview is over is I will ask at least a question or two regarding some of your interests within a field.
Yeah.
And usually I start with, do you have a favorite word, turn of phrase, or another aspect of say what you write, within the field? Is there anything that you just love hearing? Do you have a favorite word?
Not so much a favorite word, but I'm definitely a huge believer in the kill your darlings. Sometimes you just gotta let parts of your story go, and you never know because you can rebuild it into other stories, which is what I have done.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. That's a really good one. A bit of classic advice that's been around quite some time.
Mhm.
And let's see. And we know where we can find you. We've already popped it in the chat.
Yes.
Your website. I can. Is there anything else you would like me to pop in there or mention? I
Um,
know that you're on Instagram, or you can just say you can find me, blah blah.
yep. No, definitely, head to my website. I
And
can be
always
reached better through my newsletter.
gotcha. Um, okay. Let's see. And I'm your host, Heather Dewey Pettit, and um, I have not popped my link tree in, and I can do that. But you can find me pretty much everywhere as Heather Dewey Pettit Edits or Heather Dewey Pettit. So either is fine. And so I'm on a variety of social platforms. I also have Substack, where I have a publication named The Index Card, and then I also have um, the beginnings of a proper podcast over there. In fact, I even recorded one of my last shows there. But long story short, I'm back to doing this here on YouTube at first, and then I will be um, uh, working with Substack for getting out shows that way. So let's see. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much me. Again, I am an editor and as well as writer and artist. And so, yeah, I can't remember if I mentioned specialties, but mostly my focus is speculative fiction. I do line editing, copy editing, some proofreading, and I also do authenticity reading and sensitivity reading. Or I should say editing, because I really like using that term because I really do feel like it's editing. And that is pretty much me. And uh, as a former client of mine, Devin, um, do you have anything to I don't know. Do you have anything to add? Do you want to talk about anything else before we say goodbye?
No, not really, but guys, if you need an editor, she did great. It was awesome. And I learned a
Thank
lot
you very
too,
much.
especially I didn't know much about horses, so it was good to have your insight, and I thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely. You're welcome. As somebody who grew up around horses, yeah, it's one of my sort of subspecialties there,
Uh-huh.
um, among other things. Um, and I did not talk about my upcoming book actually.
Yes.
Yes, I am currently editing. That's a little bit of my news. Is I'm still editing my first to be published book is called The Fairy. That's FAERIE, The Fairy Glossary and Guide for Writers. And so within the sort of a more guide portion, I have topics such as varied groups, varied classifications, also working, let's see, I can't remember. I've changed this chapter so much, or section so much, but and I keep expanding all of this, but it's one of those things that just keeps growing. Started as a client magnet. Let's see. There's a good portion of that that's all about things like appropriation and using certain classifications with sensitivity because of what life is now and what, compared to what life was, millennia ago. You have to be careful with some of these things, say like dwarfs. Obviously you don't want to disparage folks who are actually have dwarfism as a diagnosis, but just a wide variety of topics within all of that. There's also a pronunciation guide, very, very. It's not detailed, folks. I'm not an expert in Celtic-based languages, but I do have a short pronunciation guide for a couple of the different languages, including Welsh and Irish. So yeah, and I've done a lot of research and some research that I had done when learning about this sort of thing for my novel, which again I will get back to eventually. No, after this comes out, and I'm currently looking at. Oh yes, so I'm currently looking at a not pre-launch. I'm sorry. Yeah. Pre-order date. There we go. Excuse me. Pre-order date. I'm currently looking at September 1st, if possible. Maybe I'll make it my birthday, which is a couple days later. We'll see. And,
the beauty of indie publishing.
I'm sorry.
The beauty of indie publishing.
If things happen, because life happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Life happens, and sometimes you just have to push it back. So yeah, I'm looking at that. So that is me, and I think we're going to start wrapping things up. I'm sorry about any background noise here, guys. At any rate, I'm looking forward to seeing you, Devin, in just a few weeks. My goodness, what is it, about 6 weeks now?
Right around the corner.
Yeah, and real quick, are you going to be there all 3 days? I can't remember right now.
No, unfortunately, I'll only be there on Saturday.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not a several-hour drive.
Exactly.
It's only quick. So okay. So I will make sure to come by your table.
Yes.
and introduce you to some folks. Alrighty. Well, looking forward to seeing you, and please come to Necronomicon Tampa, by the way.
Yes.
the last weekend of September. Just checking the chat real quick. Okay. Well, if you have watched this live, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all your support. Well, likes and subscribes are welcome. And thank you in advance. And thank you for everyone's support over the years. And I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you soon, Devin. And have a great day, everybody. Bye.